Well, there's the knock-up from Doran immediately. Doctom trying to get out of there, but Peter, he is just dead. Carey going to take the long way around as Doctom throws some sticks into him, but that is the value already. And this...
Looking for a possible roam, does get spotted, but they are quite low. Guma has his sums, but I think they can look to dive here.
I mean, he's just walking in. The Rune Prison is going to be so powerful. His flashes come out everywhere, and there is another kill onto Doctom to start this one off. A 1-for-1, but T1 will 100% take that. Owner is making his way in though, and I don't know what Perfect's going to be able to quite do here.
He's healing up slowly. BDD so far away.
Yeah, I don't know what they're going to be able to do, and if that was any other support, maybe he'd be okay, but it's an Elise. But Faker is coming on over, and Perfect could be in trouble yet again. Doesn't manage to get the Bellows breath off quite in time, as Doran slowed down for quite some time there and does have to flash, as there's the knock-up onto Owner, and he'll go down! The follow-up is now here as BDD looking to hold Faker in position. Comes through and gets a double knock-up! Owner in the sky forever, Cuz gets the Peter down, and oh my god, Peter with the Pop Blossom! BDD off to the side though, unable to find the value in T1. Still standing up, but they've lost one extra in the fight. I don't think they want this 3 versus 4. Perfect with the sick play as the Dragon is now forgotten. Perfect trying to get out of there. The Pop Blossom somewhat interrupted his Owner. Going down so low but gets the drive-by smite to deny the soul point. And the train comes on through the block from Peter. I don't even know whether he needed to do that. It was the clone anyway. They take down Doran. The train is going to set up the Pop Blossom onto everyone as KT look to put T1 in the ground. The Arcane Storm doing a fair bit of work there though. And once again, the Cycloning, never mind, it's going to be a 50-50. Let's see who's going to be able to take it down. It's Owner that locks it up as Doran will sacrifice himself because so exceptionally low. And somehow the Scion is still alive. BDD right in amongst it. He is going to have to be the one-man army though as T1 are running them over. And BDD cannot do it alone. KT just kind of throw it away in the river.
Oh, Peter.
Yeah, looking for an angle. There's a Pop Blossom. Collects onto one as Faker goes gold, and the knockup is avoided there as well as Owner. He's going to be the target. They take him down. And now they're looking for a bit of a reset. Warrior Trickster there to try and get Cuz out of the way. Another fantastic Shape Splitter as BDD is interrupted. The Baron helps out as the Rocket takes down the Scion. Wait, it takes down the Rise, but the Scion is also going to be dead. He's thrown so many sticks in here, and yeah, Carrier's going to break his stopwatch, but that only buys a couple of seconds, and he was just caught napping. As now they're just going to be backing away. Faker in a decent position. His Owner going forward, tries to find it once again, but he gets knocked up. The Cyclone onto everyone. The Pop Blossom as well. His gorgeous follow-up. As a flash out from BDD, he's trying to keep himself alive. His Doctom is now untouched. Hopping around the fight. Gumayushi not going to get rendered down this time. However, KT have found the angle and Guma doesn't have the option. The train leader will be taken down, but KT, they have 4 left, and they're looking to knock down the Nexus here in game number 1.
That was almost 10k damage from both AD carries, Atlas!
That was insane, and I thought when Gumayushi was left alive with just a sliver, maybe there'd be a chance, but unfortunately, the rest of T1 just got wiped out.
And KT on red side.
Oh, Doctom.
The 5v5 comp.
He is feeling himself here today, and that should be a scary sign for T1 fans, as KT stay undefeated in their road to MSI here in game number 1. That is 7-0, baby. KT, they don't even know that he's here just yet. There's the Paranoia going down. They catch them underneath the turret as Doran. So low, but he keeps himself alive. And Doctom going to be taken out, and he keeps himself up.
Goes in.
Can he look for it? Can he actually find the 1v1? Is now BDD. He needed to avoid that one, the last auto, and BDD makes it happen. Trying to defend the rest of his team. The Pulverize is good. The Paranoia does nothing. Owner's just going to be taken out. Another kill for BDD. A cataclysmic engage from Cuz. Yeah, Peter getting into position, and they decide that they're going to pull the trigger. The flash still available here as the exhaust. It goes down. The charm is decent, and Gumayushi going to be able to lock down the kill. My God, as he'll just get knocked up and will get taken down. No scrap shield. Well, actually did have it, but it's just not going to be able to do enough there. Snip, snip goes Doran for KT. Piercing arrow coming down as now Doran looking to start off the fight. The exhaust comes through, but Doran not really getting too much done. Is now so deep his Owner, but he takes down the Varus and flashes away. There's There's that Cataclysm we were talking about, but they've lost.
The power in teamfights has to be used.
They're going in, they're going to find the angle once again as, yep, Dr. not allowed to play the game as once more, Carrier goes forward, finds the quickness one more time. The equalizer this time is going to come in, the Pulverize on top as they take down Doran, but it's a 2-for-1. KT still fighting uphill, and there is a stun on a BDD. So much value for it is, yeah, this is not the value for KT, although a lot of movement speed, even though he's pretty scared, still not going to be enough to save the Rumble, goes to 0 and 4. Travel a lot of distance as Doran going on over. They do manage to take it down. Cuz goes in maybe a little bit too late, and the Deadly Flourish comes on through, but Carrier is already dead. Cuz getting taken down lower and lower as they get in, but Doctum still goes down. Doran in trouble. He will be taken out, but not before he gets his stake. And now Ona coming on in. BDD not able to get out of the way, and that is another one. Gumayusi cleans up, and T1 just watching KT circling this drain, looking to see whether they can fully flush it this time. The auto is in the air, and BDD is able to lock it down. Now he gets another charge. Gumayusi taking a bit of damage. The Nocturne is the one that secures this Dragon for T1 though, and now T1 look for the re-engage. The hail of arrows is from the grave as the Nocturne, the Jhin, the damage is coming through, and Faker with the perfect execution going to help lock down this Jarvan, cuz nothing he can do. And T1, they are just going from strength to strength. Okay,
they're trying to collapse.
Yeah, getting that flank angle as Doran almost kills Perfect before anything happens as BDD continues to be the only one with kills on his team. The trade for the Baron looking to come in as Doctum. Unfortunately, he was on vision of the enemy team. The Shuriken backflip comes through, and Faker is going to be able to lock that one down as KT. And now they're looking to try and turn this one. The spell shield just doesn't quite work there from Ona as he gets over the wall. He's inside the Cataclysm. The Pulverize, no, it's a grand entrance from Carrier that locks him down. There's the Pulverize, but it's too late, and it does not do anything. BDD though, he's got a really cool hat, and he's got some resets. Gumayusi is Captain Jack though. He cleanses it, and he's able to get the triple kill here for T1. They're looking for a Baron, and I don't think KT are coming back in this one.
Insane as a...
In the meantime, we've got another engage here from Ona, who oh my god, okay, Gumayusi, those bullets are doing a little bit too much as they know exactly where KT's bread spotted. It's BDD, and he is just going to get obliterated. So much value in KT, they haven't been able to take down Ona. He's still alive as BDD just goes golden to watch him regen his health bar. Yeah, that's called Ona catching the kitchen sink and throwing it back at KT, and KT falling over. Doran, he might die, but I mean, right now KT are doing about as much work as the Krugs this game, and he doesn't even fall down. That's going to be it, guys. T1 gonna even out this series here in game number 2, and this is the T1 everyone wanted to see here in this road to MSI at Busan. A best of 3 now for all the marbles.
And that's a KT scoreboard if I've ever seen one. BDD on 9 and 4, everyone else, the KDA not looking so hot, but it's these...
Level 2s have been hit across the board. Doctum still trying to fight here as Carrier with the meep slap trying to get the work done as now Peter possibly overextended the flash forward. The flash in response from Peter. And first blood for Doctum. It will be a 1-for-1 as Gumayusi's able to lock that one down, and he does have. He's running the wrong way. He is definitely dead. It's just how much more work can he get done as he gets slammed into the wall, and it's even Gumayusi that's able to help pick up this kill. Couldn't have been worse here for the KT top laner. Winter's Wrath not going to quite get too much done as here is Faker! And he gets stunned up immediately! That was fantastically played, and they take down the Azir. They have to
be able to flash out his... Oh, Doran.
Oh dear. Yeah, Seismic Shove going to throw the Renekton around here as Peter should be able to hold him in position. And yep, they want to get the kill over to BDD. They do so successfully. Ona looks for the crash onto Peter, and it doesn't get the stun as the exhaust doing so much work onto Cuz, but the both junglers getting taken down so low. Gumayusi having to go so far forward as they do both fall, and the wall goes down. The flashes, they come in, and the Seismic Shove just barely missing onto Carrier, and Faker decides, nah man, I ain't going in on that one. That was a very cute fake out as, my goodness, that could have been a disaster. Seismic Shove this time, he's going to connect, and Peter is there to follow up BDD with a big old rock right on top of the pigeon, and he goes down.
Just leave!
Yeah. Ona is holding them in position while not a whole lot happens. He does manage to lock down the dragon, and they kill BDD. True Shot Barrage doing so much work. There was just a Cloud Soul. That's really cool. Still, it's Doctum with the kill. Cuz still wanting to find more. momentarily. The Impale only onto Cuz, and he's okay with that as Faker goes in, but he doesn't find the angle for the Emperor's Divide because he doesn't have it yet. Seismic Shove connects, and Faker and Ona both go down. Doctom doing so much damage as Doran is killing perfect again in this bottom lane. Yeah, the Crocodile is going to become a huge... Can they actually get in and save their Crocodiles? The Solar Flare comes through. Oh, the ulti goes to Narnia from Cuz. And there's the Impale. He finds the backline. He finds BDD. Doctom turns up, but he's way too late. And the Tempered Fate will catch him. He does flash himself out of the way, and Doctom, at least for now, is going to be able to stand his ground. And in fact, he's doing a lot of damage back. It's all right. Cuz looking for a bit of an angle here as the Seismic Shove does pull him back. That is a lot of damage to Tempered Fate. Holds him in position, though. It kind of nullifies the Impale at the same time, and there is a kill for the Yorick. The Emperor's Divide connects onto 3, but Faker is still taking so much damage, and Doctom is untouched. True Shot Barrage not quite doing enough, and Doran gets on top of the Ezreal. No flash left. He's Cullen, the Meek, and that is exactly what KT are in the eyes of this Crocodile. T1 crushed the fight off the back of Doran, and he's underneath the turret yet again. Kumiushi possibly in a little bit of trouble as the turret, he's tanking it, so he's just dead. Now Doran having to run away, and Perfect is still alive. Cuz is now able to try and help him in this 1v1 as the Ghoulie Wall goes up, and the Crocodile might go down.
What are we doing?
I have no idea. I think they're all dead. Trying to get himself out of there as Doctom is moving forward. Carrier looking for an angle. And the Weaver's Wall going to lock him. Oh no, he's in a little baby cage, but he now turns BDD golden, and Owner is looking to get over the wall. They find BDD and lock him down. I don't know how that was orchestrated, but it worked out beautifully there for T1 as now Cuz walking into 4 people, but he gets towards his inner turret.
Can they leave? I'm not sure.
I don't know about this one yet. Doctom doing so much damage. Every Mystic Shot is connecting because every point on the map is a T1 player for him to hit, but still, Kumiushi getting a lot of damage. And now it is just Peter that goes down. KT trying to get out of here, and they should be able to do so. This is an absolute mess, Chronicler. Fighting Yorick is ready to play.
Carrier!
Seismic Shove going to connect. They're looking for the chain CC. Onto the body, flashes, but he's not going to get away. And that is another kill going over to Doctom.
Oh, Croc! Did they see him? He showed up!
The angle, and now Doctom having to deal with this prehistoric monster. Cuz looking for the re-engage, but he doesn't find the ulti. And it's a double for Guma. Doran now is a freight train, and T1
not quite having the impacts. Peter goes in.
Okay, Emperor's Divide gonna throw him out. Another Glacial Prison gonna do nothing as Peter's life just goes away. That is an optimistic, magical journey, but when they're this far ahead, you may as well go for it. The culling is gonna cut down Doctom, and KT, that play looked like they just wanted to head towards the next game.
And they will! No shot that KT's able to hold on here. I was about to start making jokes about Elder Flips, Atlas.
Yeah, we don't need to, because we might be talking about an Elder Flip in a final game of this series if T1 are continuing to play like this. It's looking a little bit too one-y, but still, these Nexus turrets next to go down. They're going to take down Cuz before they end this game, as there is the ace. And it's Kumiushi that locks it up 13, 1, and 6. A renaissance for the 80 carry for T1 as this Nexus is going to go down, and match point for T1.
I was skeptical when that Lucian was locked in. We've seen Guma struggle in the team fight specifically. I think the laning's been good. Joined a lot earlier. There it is.
Yeah, there's the Destiny to come on through as Peter does flash for the stand beside me, but there's a Hextech ultimatum there from Doran. He wants to lock them all in place, and now Doctom is trying to get this damage down. Faker is very low as they do kill the Braum, but it's Doctom. Do the feathers work? The answer is no. It's a double kill for Doran, continuing his onslaught here of the road to MSI. And that is going to be another kill. Feats of strength in the blink of an eye here for T1. Carrier moving towards these grubs. He stacks up the passive. Crashdown comes in. As if Doctom can get this kill, that'd be a big one. And there it is, the Blade Caller to lock that one up. Good news here for KT. T1 realizing that they just have to get out of there as BDD goes into the winning. He finds the combo. Faker now in a bit of trouble, and BDD on the board. And that's already happened, exactly right. Featherstorm goes down. The answer is there as Doran flashes away. The ulti from Peter is so good though as Doctor flashes out. And Doran is going to be taken down. Public execution does nothing though. So that should be the end of this fight unless...
Reinforcements are there's the TP coming in, but they will get the turret.
Yeah, turret going to go down, so that's going to go over to KT as now Doran going to look to try for it once again, but Carrier goes down first. It is a kill onto the Trundle at the same time as BDD wants to single out Doran. BDD still at full health, does so much damage as Carrier going forward. He has nothing that he can do about this, and KT, things that are correct, is now Perfect in a little bit of trouble. The crash down coming on through there. As Perfect is just going to head towards the death chamber.
Any heal? Peter's almost there. Not quite in time.
Yeah, Cuz going to turn up, stand beside Braum. Yeah, the pullback is working. Perfect has a really good angle as Gumayushi has to flash immediately. And down goes the Trundle with no answer.
Well, this one hits.
Yeah, this one's a dangerous one. It's okay, Faker looking for that gold card. He might be able to find it, but it's not going to save his life as Cuz, he even wants to get the kill, but Perfect's going to take that one away. Damage. There it is, and Doctom just throws out a Q and locks up the Ziggs in a turret, immediately taken in response.
Might be out of con. I guess he's fine. Yeah, so Camille's kind of a... Oh my god, Cuz.
Oh dear. Yeah, Cuz is in a lot of trouble. There's the Magnus Storm. The crash down there is fantastic. He's mitigated a fair bit, but there's a Mega Inferno Bomb. And that is actually... Oh, Faker in a bit of trouble as Doctom. He's just taking every fight that's there for him. Flash out from Peter is okay. They look for the angle and they find it. BDD is down already. They're going to try and burn the Baron. Oh god, this is such a disaster. And it's Carrier with a smite from his unsealed spellbook to cut down KT where they stand. And not like this, KT. They lock him down as BDD this time not able to get out of the Hextech ultimatum. Doran is still going to fall. Carrier goes in a little late this time as maybe it's a mullet because the public execution goes in, but still that wall is now Faker with a gold card in hand, but he should be taken out. Still the stun going to come through. Perfect! So incredibly low. It was almost there as Doctom. That is into his own hands, but he's still going to die. And it's a baseball bat of destiny here from Ona that locks down the ace. But still, Cuz is fighting Doran, and that is not one that he can win. He's down to the GA as Faker able to sit here, wait for the gold card, finishes him off. Magnus Storm onto 3. Carrier, he just wants to finish KT, get his mind set on Hanwha Life, as KT will lose Perfect and lose their run. It was almost a miracle, and T1 says no. We're the ones that make those happen. You can wait for the next round of the LCK. We're going to have our shot at MSI.
And T1, the momentum from KT swept aside